Hey everyone, it's Brad from backcountryskiingcanada.com, and today we're going to talk about the 2022 Body Glove Performer 11-foot SUP. So we reviewed all the previous versions of this board. It's been out since 2016, so in the past 6 years, this is the 4th iteration of the board, and every year they continue to improve and add different features into the board that make it even better than the year before. So it came out in 2016, and we reviewed that board, and I will put links to all these reviews down below for you. It had an upgrade in 2020, and in 21 it had another upgrade, and now we've got the 22 version here, and it's upgraded as well with some new features that are pretty cool. So this is a pretty versatile all-around design board. It's got a great shape on it. It's great for flat water as well as moving water. It's 34 inches wide, so it's a nice stable board for beginners, which is really important. And you can take it out on the lake behind me and paddle pretty efficiently. It tracks nicely as well. There are definitely better boards that are faster and more efficient on the lake, but this is a good all-around board that will do everything well. Same with moving water. You can get a river SUP that's going to be definitely a lot better, but this can handle the job as well. And it's a lot of fun on moving water as it is on the lake or just to play around at the cottage. It's a great all-around board. Great value as well, and the reason that it's good on moving water is it's got a bunch of early rise in the nose there, so that helps with the wave action, gets you through and over those waves and won't sink under them. And you can actually surf this in some holes as well, and I'm pretty sure you can take this out to the ocean and actually surf it on the ocean waves as well if you really wanted to. Highly recommend this board because it's a great all-around board for anybody looking to get into the sport. It doesn't cost a lot, and you get everything you need to get under the water right away once you buy it, and we'll go over some of those features in a second. But I do want to talk to you about what's new with the 22 version. So the big thing is we've got this new electric pump here. So that's a huge addition, because that's usually the worst part about going paddling, is having to pump up the board, especially if you don't have a place to store it every day inflated. Then you have to pump it up every time you go to the put in, and this makes it a lot easier. It does come with an auxiliary power cord here, so you can plug it right into the car and pump it up. It takes about 15-20 minutes, and then you've got the inflation tube as well. Super handy to do that. If you don't want to do that, you can do it the old way as well. They do include the pump, of course, as well. The other thing that's new is this deck pad. It's much softer and more durable, and it's got really good grip. The thing they put on it as well is these markings here on the sides, up and down here, so you can decide where to plant your feet and get a proper stance on the board, and then when you come back to it, you fall off, you can get that proper stance again. You don't have to guess where you're supposed to put your feet. So those are good markers to help you get a proper stance on the board. Also on the back of the board, the Durafins on the back, there's 3 of them. They're now blue, which is pretty cool, matches the board. Don't know if it makes it any faster, but it's a nice add-on for the new board as well. The new wood design is obviously new on this version. I think it looks great. Every year this board gets better looking with every version that comes out. We've also got a larger average width of the board. So it's still 34 inches in width, but the average width over the span of the board is increased, so that makes it a little more stable as well. We've also got on the back end, Body Glove put in about 1.5 inch tail rocker, so it just flares up a little bit at the end there. And what that's meant to do is help the board shed the water when you're paddling with flat water quicker. So as that water leaves, it doesn't suction the board and try and slow it down as you're paddling. So that makes the board a little faster on the water as well. They're also planting 1 tree for every board sold, and Body Glove sells a ton of these. They're a very popular board. So with every board you purchase, they will plant a tree, which goes a long way to help the environment when you purchase something like this. What's remained the same since last year's version is Body Glove is still shipping these boards plastic free. So they got rid of all their single-use plastics when they ship these boards out. Usually the board is covered in plastic to protect it. Now it's covered in paper, a very thick craft paper, and the pump and all the other different items too come wrapped in it as well. So it protects it in shipping, and then when you get the board home, you can take that paper off and toss it in the fireplace, or you can recycle it or use it for kids' crafts as well. So that's a great initiative on Body Glove's part. We also have, of course, the 3 fins on the back, fixed fins as well. They're all still there. We've got a 3-piece paddle as well. That remains the same. It's got an oval shape, and it does come apart very easily. So you can actually put this in the backpack that's included. It packs down nice and small, so when you go on travels, you can pack that into the bag and take it along with you as well. It's also got a multi-function carry handle here. So this handle is nice and padded, and it will easily accommodate your hand when you're carrying the board, but also you can put your paddle in there as well, and that just helps be a little less clumsy on the way to the water because you have a hand free. So if we undo this, and then we can do the Velcro back up, now you've got both things in one hand. Super simple and easy to carry, and you've got this hand free to carry other items as well. We've also got the ability in here to put a water bottle in here. So as you're paddling, you don't need to put the paddle there. You can put a water bottle in there for hydration. Or if you're just goofing around on the lake or want to get some sun, you can put the paddle in there and go for a swim as well. The other thing that Body Glove kept was the action camera mount at the front of the board here. You can see it's still up there, so you can take some GoPro movies of yourself paddling if you choose. It's still made with the drop stick construction with triple layer stringers, so it's super durable and rigid, and you can see the windows here with the carbon stringers in the board itself. We've also got the front bungees that are adjustable. I think that was a change made in 2020, so you can adjust those and take out the slack depending on what you have under there. And also on the back here we have mounts for your cooler, so tie down straps so you can put your cooler in there and take out some beverages on the water should you choose. It includes the paddle, as I mentioned. You get that included, obviously the board. We talked about the pump and the tube for that one. It's also got the existing hand pump, dual action hand pump, high pressure. And then we've also got some other small items. We've got the repair kit, we've got the cell phone dry case there, and then you've got a leash should you choose to go on some moving water so the board doesn't get away on you. This all packs down really nicely into this included backpack. So it's got a harness system on the back there. You can stuff everything in there and more. Put the board on your back, and then you can hike into wherever you have to go to get to the put in for the river or the lake that you're choosing to paddle. So it all packs down nicely in there and super easy and compact and efficient. This board weighs 10.4 kilograms or 23 pounds. Its dimensions are 11 feet long by 34 inches wide, so it's nice and stable. And then you've got 5.4 inches in thickness. The price on the board is $12.99 Canadian or $999 US. Highly recommend this board. I've been on every version of it in the past, and it just keeps getting better, more features. The price seems to remain the same. It's a great value, and one of my favorite boards. If you're just looking for an all-around board to take to the cottage, let the kids goof around on it, paddle some flat water, maybe try some moving water. It's just a great value and durable and well made, and a lot of great features that come included for the one low charge. So definitely check out the 2022 Body Glove Performer 11-foot SUP. And for all things paddling, go to backcountryskiingcanada.com. Click on the paddling tab. Thanks a lot.